Anyway, you can see here like the effective speed. It's like 4.5 words per minute. I've got it set for 25 words per minute, and you can kind of roll that up, say like to 31. So one thing about going fast is it's good to run fast because once it gets down, so say you're practicing at 30 words per minute, it doesn't really matter how fast you're recognizing it. If you go down here to like 17 words a minute, or 16, 17-ish, it almost sounds too slow. So it's almost too slow for me down here. So when I'm listening to a QSO on the air, I generally try to listen about 23 words per minute, sometimes 25. The problem I have is I will start word dropping, is what it's called. It's called word dropping, and that's when you grab a word, you might grab the next word, and then you'll forget the first word as you're gathering the words to a sentence. And that's kind of in the category of instant word recognition and not being able to write everything down. So it's 100% copy, head copy. But yeah, it's LCWO is or Learn CW Online here. They have things like the CW course. Like you can see, I've taken this 141 times. So I can go over here to show the stats of how I'm doing. And obviously, your average is kind of what you're looking for. And you can tell I started off with a very huge gap in Farnsworth. And then as increased speed, I increased Farnsworth to almost no Farnsworth spacing whatsoever. And then I dropped down. And it's kind of up and down, up and down. So, like, you'll have good days and bad days. Like some days I'll get 100, and some days it's 84 or 82.9 or something like that. So, and then 70 and 83. So, another thing for LCWO I like is the stats on call sign training, but also word training. So I'll go to stats here, and I don't, by no means is this accurate, but because I'm not copying words at 28, 30 words a minute, but you can see over the when I started to try to learn words, my scores started getting better slowly. Bad days, good days, bad days. The speed, I try to find a speed around 22 words a minute. And then my average, as you can see, over time, since 7 months ago, it went down real bad. I suffered, and then it started peaking up real good, and then I started getting away from Farnsworth about here, and trying to move forth with head copy. So that's a good thing about LCWO. But so like word training, yeah, I'll run about 25 words per minute. The tone, I usually leave it at 700. Probably drop that down to like 680. And then you can have it send random tones. And then a fixed speed. You want to fix your speed here, because if you don't, you'll be trying to learn at 15 words a minute and it'll start going all the way up to 30, and then you find yourself in a pickle. So what I try to do, sounded like sun to me. Yes, it was. I didn't get that one. So that one was day. Is that roots? Spacebar again. Yeah, sounded like roots. Epoxy, maybe? No. Empty. Yeah, empty. So anyway, these things will make a fool out of you every time. But it's good to... I think that was... can't remember what that was. Anyway, this has all kinds of stuff on it, but for some reason, LCWO, if I practice this at higher speeds, so if you're at like 15 words a minute and you want to increase your speed, I would recommend to minimally, if that's a word, practice at 25 words per minute. Usually 28 words a minute is sometimes better if you're starting to count the dits and dahs, but again, this is a really good website for that. And show you another one here I like. So this one's called Morse Runner, and you can get it. It's my daughter's computer. You can get this on I think GitHub. So you can put your call sign in, and you can put pile up. And I've got it set at 25 words per minute with QSK, and basically it's just like emulates a radio. It gives you a number, and this is only set for like 7 minutes. So usually I'm getting, average about 9 or 10 QSOs, and this is very good for contesting or parks on the air, summits on the air. Anytime you want to practice for, you want to get good at call signs, because you can add band conditions here. You can put QRM, QSB. You can put lids. People that don't know how to send very well. This is a really good app for that. get it right. Next in line. I can't really hear that. And you are sounding like. So, and if you get an error, it will show an error over here. But anyway, that's some of the software I use to train. Turn that off and go back to, where was I? Here. Anyway, yeah, 16 minutes. I'll try to trim some of this off.